I think it's a really major mistake. Major mistake and an insult to me. I think it's a really major mistake. Mistake and an insult to me.
Are we live? Did something happen?
Yeah, he just doesn't tell us anymore.
God damn it.
Yeah, he doesn't tell us anymore. We're live.
We're sorry for our amateur producer. He's new.
This is a professional show, guys. This is serious business.
Yeah, straighten up, guys.
God.
Straighten up and fly right.
You said God, and I was half expecting Mikey to be like, yes.
He doesn't believe in that.
Not today.
Not today.
So first thing, who bought lottery tickets?
Not me. I didn't win shit.
Not me.
I may have bought some.
You may have?
What's the Powerball at then, Mark?
The Mega Millions was at $1.5 billion.
Wow. Okay.
So that's one of the rare times I buy lottery tickets if it's over $1 billion.
So would it be a benefit to know you then?
Oh, yeah. You guys want to make this a network? About to get a $50 million infusion into advertising.
Here at the Mammoth Network, we really enjoy here at
The Mammoth Broadcasting
Mammoth.
Network.
Here at Mammoth Industries.
The Bin Podcast, a subsidiary of the Mammoth Network.
Hey, Dave. Hi, Clyde. How y'all doing?
Dave. Bye.
Woo.
That's what I was looking for.
Hey,
nobody ever tells us we're live anymore.
Yeah, someone should do that.
Well, anyway, hi and welcome to Speaking from the Center. I, of course, am Mikey Famine.
Well, I'm going to stick with the Mammoth because I'm going to have all the money someday and own the network. So.
And I'm Tim.
Am I really informing you? No, I'm not.
You're
I'm
Tim.
misleading you.
Wait, I thought I was Tim.
Ooh. Let me think on
You can be
my feet.
Nolan.
If you only knew how ridiculous that
Who's
statement
Nolan?
is, you would have
I
said
still
it.
don't know who Nolan is. Come on
Don't
now.
worry about it.
He's in the intro.
He was on a recent episode, so
Who doesn't?
like
Oh, that's right. He was. That's right. He came back for an episode.
he deserves.
no.
He deserves.
He was, but he was like on for a third of one episode.
I'm
Yes.
not making the trailer, apparently. Dave said, I got stung by a wasp at work today. Wasps are dicks.
Wasps are dicks.
Dude,
Wasps are awful.
what's wrong with wasps? Like, wasps, who hurt you?
They're just full of hate.
Yep.
They woke up,
They're designed that way.
just chose violence every day until it was just bred into their DNA.
think one of my
If you want to
fav-
create some sort of creature that kills things, get wasp DNA in there. That's for fucking sure.
I still think one of my favorite videos are giant Japanese hornets attacking honeybees.
Oh, like vivisecting them?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the kill death ratio is like 5 to 10,000 to 1. It's insane.
It looked like Warhammer 40K.
Yes.
Well, the bees weren't really fighting back a whole lot, were they?
They were. They can't penetrate the hornet's armor. The only way they can kill them is that the hornets overheat their internal temperature by killing so many bees that they have
They're
like
just
heart
surrounded
attacks.
by
and death.
bodies. Yeah.
Smother
hey
him.
guys,
He's
hey,
sweaty.
don't stop talking shit about Nolan. He's in the chat.
Yeah.
Sure he is. I don't believe
Uh-huh.
I think Clyde 1985 is Nolan.
I said hello. I said hello to Clyde.
it. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Is he pulling her leg though? You should come on the channel. Just if you're right there, man, all you have to do is turn on your camera and come on in.
I think
So-
Nolan for the most part has video issues,
Mm,
which is why he's not on the show quite all. He doesn't have a webcam. We have to like
I'll work on that.
get
Or-
him one.
Yeah,
he's a secret agent of Russia.
I'm not ruling it out, but I
I-
mean, he said it first.
I keep talking about Ukraine, and then he stopped showing up. So
Conflict of
Nolan-
interest. I mean,
Nolan is a communist. Let's just put that out there.
That's
Viva
all.
the Rep-
Plenty of things are bad and wrong, but it doesn't make them fascist.
sorry, wrong one. Sorry, wrong one.
Pretty soon we're gonna be a communist country.
There you go.
there it is. So what's on the docket, gentlemen? What are we doing?
Nothing
don't fucking know.
Nothing really happened.
No.
Oh, there's a few things that happened.
Tell him about last weekend, Tim.
So, all right, this is going to be a whole thing, but last weekend I spent the entire weekend making a movie for the 48-hour film project.
Gonna get a lot of use out of that one today.
It's gonna get worse.
Nips.
So we had to, me and a small crew of people had to write, produce, and edit a short film in 48 hours. And we were given 2 randomly drawn genres, which were horror and martial arts. We didn't have to use both, and we didn't. We just stuck with horror.
I think if you would have added a martial arts element to
Dude,
the movie, it would have been even funnier.
have you ever seen the Chuck Norris movie Silent Rage?
Yes.
That's fucking horror martial arts. Come on now.
I am not Chuck Norris, and
That's your new handle, Tim the Chuck Norris.
so I could have done martial arts if I had a friend of mine does like stage choreography. He was a choreographer in some
Oh.
films, and another team like got him before I could ask him. So
Ah. So then you murder the other team and
Communist
and then
bastard.
bury
Yes.
them in the movie. So then when
Uh,
people were watching it in the movie, it was real life.
exactly. So we chose horror. We had to use a specific prop, a specific line in the movie, and a specific character. All teams were given the same character, line, and prop. And they all had to be present in the movie. Like it couldn't be like an off-screen character, and had to be for more than a few seconds.
Do we get to know what they
Um,
are before watching
Yeah,
it?
so the prop was a corkscrew.
Okay,
The
so open the bottle.
the line was, "What did you just say?" And it had to be that line exactly. You couldn't paraphrase it or anything. It'd be, "What did you just say?" And the character was, was it? It was Barbara or Balfour, depending on the gender of the character. Barbara or Balfour Danbury, and they had to be an astronomer.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
So
Horror.
we had a team of 6 people. I helped in almost every aspect of filming except I voice acted a little too. So I did everything. I did a little bit of everything. It's about 6 minutes long, and the awards are going to be in a couple of weeks. So we're hoping to get nominated for at least a few of them. And since my wife isn't here, I nominated her for a few awards, like they were like crew awards. One of them was for like women in the 48-hour film, and then one was best crew member. I nominated her for both because the movie would not have been possible without her at all. Just completely not.
There you go.
She did all the photography, she helped write, she helped edit. So I'm hoping she gets at least nominated for that award, like actually like becomes a finalist for either one of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
But she doesn't know unless she's watching the show.
Tim's wife, he nominated you.
She won't know until she watches the show, if she watches the show.
She's not gonna ever see this.
Yeah.
If I type in Tim's wife into Facebook, will I find her?
Yeah. You'll find
She's not
all
on
of the
Facebook.
you'll find all the fake accounts I've been never mind. Roll the
Tim's
film.
wife.
Yeah, so roll, and Mikey did all the sound editing and he did the score.
I did. Oh, I can take us to the big screen. Let's get out of the way.
The door was open. I let myself in. I hope you don't mind.
It's nice to see you, Barbara.
It's lovely to see you too.
How have you been? How are the stars?
The stars are still in the sky.
Oh, and your work? How is the research going?
Research? Oh, the research. That is going very well. Thank you.
So, what's this big surprise that you came over for?
Oh, that can wait. How's work going?
Oh, well, it's Congress. I'm trying to pass a bill right now through Congress, and they keep sending it back, so.
Oh, who's giving you trouble in Congress?
Oh, the usual suspects. I could run it better, honestly, all by myself. I wish I could just do that. But what's the surprise, though? Come on, like, what?
A surprise.
Yeah.
I discovered Planet 10.
No, really. Wow, that's amazing, Barb, but cheers to finding a new planet and making history. Oh, shit, sorry. Give me a second to change my shirt. Barbie, what are you doing? Are you okay? I hope that breakthrough didn't cause too many sleepless nights.
Oh, I am fine. You just surprised me.
How did I surprise you?
How did I surprise you?
What did you just say? Excuse me. Hello?
Is this Theodore Edward Norton?
Yes, this is him.
Mr. Norton, this is Detective Stryker with the police department. I'm calling you because you are listed as an emergency contact for a Dr. Barbara Danbury. We found her body earlier today. We need you to come in and make an ID.
Whoa, slow down. What?
I'm sorry, she's dead.
What did you just say?
That was captivating. The music was just okay, but the production value.
What did you just say?
Barbara Danbury.
So yeah, that was the movie. I think the music really makes it. If Mikey didn't put together that soundtrack, it would have been okay, but the soundtrack really puts it over into proper creepy.
It does. Well executed.
Yes.
Now, because everything was done in 48 hours, there were shots that we wanted to get that we didn't get, and there were edits that I could have made better that I didn't really get to make, but I mean, that's what happens. Last time I did something like this, the movie didn't even get done in the 48 hours. They were still editing as the time passed.
Nah.
Oh, shucks.
So,
wait, you guys just wait until the fucking grittier fucking famine cut of 10 comes out.
Oh, yeah.
The famine cut is going to be fucking blood curdling. I'm going to use same footage, but I'm going to fucking Jordan Peele that sumbitch right into the fucking...
Nice.
I got 5 on it. Boom, boom. That shit fucking gave me shivers. I still won't watch that shit.
If you had dressed her in yellow, you could have titled it The Wasp. And that would have also
I wouldn't have watched that.
So part of our difficulty, and actually this is a pretty funny story, we had to film everything on our cell phone cameras because the original cameras that we were going to get, one of my friends works for a production company, and she promised me a very professional camera and a boom and the whole setup. And at the last minute, there was a Snoop Dogg, well, not at the last minute, but there was a Snoop Dogg concert at the Hartford Excel Center. And Snoop Dogg hired that production company to do all the video and audio stuff for like the filming of his concert.
Oh man.
So Snoop Dogg took all of the cameras and boom microphones.
Damn you!
And
Dogg.
I learned that
Snoop, not again.
I learned that the day we were supposed to start, and I was like, "Fuck, what are we gonna do?" So there was no time. Yeah, there was no time to get backup cameras or anything, so we had to use ourselves. Which actually, the footage came out pretty good, but it wasn't as good as it could have been.
There was a couple of audio opportunities.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
get
we
your
really
you got to fix your white balance again, Mark. Your green screen looks like gray to us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
I don't know.
you
It
look
keeps
red.
quitting out. It keeps quitting out randomly.
It doesn't.
Not
You
sure
look
why.
so red though. Doesn't you look like beet red, purple almost?
Yeah, quit holding your breath.
No.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Much better.
Yes, there you go.
we did very much miss the boom microphone. I think the boom microphone would have really helped our audio quality.
That would have fixed it.
But we had to change the settings on our cameras because we learned that the microphone zooms with the camera. So halfway through we figured this out and we're like, oh shit, like everything's gonna be really close up if we zoom in. It's gonna be a lot louder and a lot clearer. But if we're zoomed out, it's gonna be more like general audio. So we had to figure out some clever ways to do some shots to make it so it sounded right.
Did you try using an iPhone? You know, like a good phone.
None of us had iPhones.
Oh yeah, you probably should use an
iPhones are
iPhone.
trash.
You probably should use. You probably should
Actually,
use an iPhone. It would have
That
been
whole
much
thing was
easier.
filmed on a Google Pixel, whatever the latest Google Pixel Pro is.
Oh, that's your problem right there.
Yep.
Yep.
Samsung
There,
all
right
the way.
there. That's your problem.
Wait,
It had the
Apollo's a
most-
dog.
it
I
had the
don't
most
remember seeing a dog.
There was, so if you go all the way back to where the Barbara walks in the front door in the night shot, there's a little dog walking by as she walks in, and that's Apollo.
Okay.
We couldn't keep him like corralled, so he just sort of randomly wanders through.
No, it adds ambiance, reality to the shots, so it's all good.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
There's a lot of wine at your house, Tim.
There is a lot of wine. Actually, that was filled with grape juice.
Oh, okay.
Oh bullshit!
We didn't want to waste any wine.
Oh, there I saw
Right
him.
there.
Oh, there
Yeah,
it was.
just
There it was.
saw his
Wait.
leg there. Okay.
So he's the secret killer. That's the
Yeah,
That's
he's
who it
the-
is.
Yep,
It's
it was the
dog.
pug all along. You got to watch out for those pugs. You can probably, yeah.
You slow down. Oh, there's a foot.
Oh no! I don't. Oh man! All right, hold on. I'm gonna get a screenshot of this goddamn chupacabra pug running through here.
And that proves the Earth is flat. Case closed.
Oh, this sounds crazy.
Ooh.
Oh wow, yeah. Dog. Dog foot.
Gotcha.
Secret pugs.
Hiding right in plain sight, under our noses, some would say. Okay.
Well, good job, guys. That was cool.
Yay! Good job, Tim.
Yes, I enjoyed that. 48-hour project. That was well done.
Yeah, thanks. And we're gonna practice in the interim and do like a really good one next year. So, Mikey, we'll be tapping you for a couple like small projects throughout the year.
You know where to find me.
I'm Idris Elba. I goes where I goes.
You must have had a list of all the different topics and stuff. You could actually
Chupa dog,
prepare
bro.
half those stories, right?
So you're not allowed to pre-prepare anything.
Really?
Yep.
That's
they give-
cheating, Ollie.
No,
can't-
there's no way that they
it
can stop
is
it though.
cheat-
If you had an idea 6 years ago and
That
suddenly
is
they say,
against the
"Hey, put it
spirit.
into this,"
That is against the spirit of the competition. You're
So-
supposed to make something
how
new.
could you not help but use that though? I don't
So
understand.
I did have ideas in my head about if I got certain genres, but none of those came up, so I had to do just it's funny enough, everyone who in the writing team thought of almost the same exact idea, like a body snatchers kind of thing. Because we had no one to do makeup and we had very limited money for any special effects or anything. So we figured the best idea would be some sort of like alien body snatchers stuff. You know, it doesn't require a lot of makeup. It just requires a lot of creepy acting.
For free makeup. Body snatcher film, free makeup.
Exactly. Like aside from like not having the right cameras or microphones or anything, we had a lot of like little production issues we had to work around. Like we didn't have any money for really anything, and we had a very
Hence the
limited
grape
cast. Hence, I mean, I could have uncorked a bottle of wine. I had a bunch of wine, but we figured, we could pour the grape juice in and out between shots when we have to pour it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You don't want to open a new bottle with each shot and just get.
Oh my god, dude!
Whoa.
48 hours, bro. We would have never made it.
That
Like,
was
where's
the
the,
better
it'd been
thing, though.
39 hours in. Hey Tim, y'all got this? Y'all done shooting? Shit,
What?
shit. Oh my god.
What
we
movie?
How'd you get
What
this
did you
stuff?
just say?
And then they all start cracking up on the floor. Wine bottles everywhere.
I also ended up losing 3 team members the day before we were supposed to start. So we were supposed to have about 10 people. We ended up with 6.
A wild unicycle
And
incident.
yeah, and
took
Mikey
out
Famine was one of those 6, and he doesn't even live over here. So
I didn't have a choice. I guess I could not show up
yeah.
because I'm not there. So
Where are you, Mikey? At home. Why did you show up?
because this
Yeah.
is where I'm supposed. I don't know.
Reasons.
Yep. I was
My
here
internet's broke.
for Matt.
I went into Skype. I was hoping someone would just put me on a tablet and then maybe on one of those little Segway things, little hoverboards.
Oh, progress only. That is the next story.
Oh yeah, let's
Speaking of-
let's do some actual politics.
Speaking of a podcast.
Yeah, away we go.
Breaking news.
Breaking news out of Ohio tonight, where a ballot measure that would make it harder to change the state constitution and protect abortion rights has officially and overwhelmingly failed. Here with me now to discuss, Juanita Tolliver, MSNBC political analyst and host.
All right.
From Universal Studios Hollywood.
Suck it, nerds.
So one of these people is really good at setting up a little like home video area, and one of them is not.
Bro.
Yeah.
She is totally using a green screen and a pre-set up setting, which works.
And he is filming in his
In
kitchen.
his kitchen.
It looks like he's inside like a model home and he's not supposed to be there, but there's Wi-Fi. Like he just kind of let himself in. Didn't want to turn on all the lights.
in?
You don't want to turn all the lights on because you don't want to make the neighbors nervous.
It's like, bro, get a ring light or something.
Turn the
On
lights
Christmas.
on. Just turn them up. They're there. They probably have a dimmer switch. You know
Too
that
complicated.
My bright
Too
light bothers his eyes.
Host of Crooked Media's What a Day podcast and MSNBC senior political analyst Matthew Dowd. He's also a former George W. Bush strategist and founder of Country Over Party. Juanita,
Who is struggling to stay awake, by the way.
That's what I'm like.
What
That's
is
what
he doing over there?
That's why them things was dimmed down low like that. That man about to go to bed. You about to crawl right to that couch. Hey, look, I put the little trail thing on my mouse again, like back in the day.
What?
Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
No.
All right, whatever.
my
I'm just seeing the
friend, I
mess.
turn to you first. Just over 1 year ago, immediately after the demise of Roe, Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito.
But I'm not gonna lie, his fit is nice. You know, with the clear glasses, with the, you know, the polo buttoned all the way up with the blazer. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not bad.
Wrote.
He probably crazy as shit, but
Quote, women are not without electoral power. Did the ladies of Ohio answer that call tonight?
I feel like the ladies answered that call, the men answered that call, the young people answered that call. I think what we're going to see when the data is released is that people across demographics turned out to show their support for protecting access to abortion rights, as well as protecting democracy. And the voters have made it clear that they want their power and their will to be respected with this rejection of the ballot initiative. And what's really striking to me about this stuff is that it happened in Ohio.
yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Well, and I remember bringing this up several months ago as a story, and it was weird because they want to put on the ballot to not protect an abortion in the Constitution, but they know they can't get the 50%.
Right.
And this rule had been brought up for a vote, and there were Republicans and Democrats against it for raising the threshold to 60%. For changing things in the Constitution. And then they realized they could use that to get rid of abortion and have minority rule instead of majority rule. And then on top of that, violating one of their own rules, banning special elections in August. They had an election in August to try to push this through before it was actually on the official ballot in November.
I think that sounds fair and decent. And you're making it sound like they're trying to manipulate the system. Like that's kind of how you're kind of seems like that's how you're describing it.
Well, and that
it hurts.
The crazy part is this case, just like Kansas and the other places that tried to pass something abortion related, it's completely backfired on them. Like it was like 59% that were in favor of not doing this ballot initiative, or I guess voted it down. 58% voted it down. That is a 10-point swing from what Ohio felt about the actual presidential election. So you can imagine.
But if the rule was in place, it wouldn't have passed.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
And it's just.
I think these state GOPs are starting to learn that they don't. They're not going to win on this issue because
you better let it lay.
Yeah, even if you do it in the dead of summer in a special election where there's nothing else on the ballot, you're still going to fucking lose. They're going to learn eventually that they're getting fucked by this, and it's going to happen in 2024 if they continue to push this issue.
They're going to lose everything, and it's
keep it up. You're doing great. Dumbass.
They're not going to win. They're not going to win back the Senate. They're going to lose the House again. Even if it's just a bare majority, they're going to lose the House. They only have 5 votes as a majority. So the House is really up for grabs.
And they put it on people's radar that this will be a continuing issue because this was just a precursor to another abortion vote.
Yeah.
So people will now realize, even if they don't want to go vote or they don't care, if they want this protection, they have to. And so... If Democrats can actually capitalize on this for once, keep stressing these rights, then
they're Democrats, so
they're going to fuck it up anyway. But if they could figure it out, they'd have a landslide of complete control nationwide.
You can't park this, huh?
Exactly. No parking for anyone.
The old Lewis Black joke is the Republicans are the party of bad ideas and the Democrats are the party of no ideas.
Yeah.
So
we want to help people. How? I don't know.
I just said
I want to help people.
It was actually a very bad idea for the Republicans to run this special election in Ohio because by running this ballot initiative, they already admitted that they don't have the votes to change the Constitution in their state to what they want it to be. They're already admitting that by running the ballot initiative because they're saying you need a 60% threshold to pass things in the Constitution in the state.
They tried to do
Ohio is so pivotal.
They tried to do an abortion Brexit.
Yeah.
They tried to referendum their way into banning it. Almost, buddy.
But by doing it, they already admitted that they didn't have a majority at all. So they wanted to see if they can try and screw it over in a special election, because they know that more Republicans are supposed to turn out for special elections or municipal elections. But I'm sure a bunch of Republicans turned out, like female Republicans,
and they voted hell no.
Yeah, just like in Kansas.
So as long as those groups don't vote Republican just to vote Republican in 2024, everything will be all right. I don't have complete faith in that, but
listen, this excludes Ollie because he lives in a different country. But I'm still surprised. I'm still surprised we're not all in cages.
Yeah,
I'm telling y'all, better leave these ladies alone.
I have a story about cages later.
Oh God,
cages. Rusty?
Hey,
no.
Hey, we didn't have that in our movie. That wasn't in our movie. They didn't have that.
No cages, man.
Wasp cage.
No.
A state that just elected J.D. Vance, so you know there was some partisan line crossing here as well. And I can't wait to see how the data shakes out. But the number one takeaway here is that abortion is a winning issue, and I really need Democrats to stay the course in 2024.
Oh, we're gonna.
What did we just say?
We're gonna talk about this in a second. But
it's not gonna happen though. They don't do it.
I love how everything that's coming out of the right wing is so forced. It looks so desperate. It's just you look thirsty. It's so thirsty. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so unattractive. Like no regalness, no stateliness. Just
desperate.
Gutter Jerry Springer filth trash. Just nasty. like probably like some used panties from Jerry Springer in '89.
Oh.
Like, that's the kind of class they're coming in here with. Like, it's not even, I mean, that's probably great for somebody, but not enough people for anyone to care about.
Well, it makes me wonder, per our conversation last week, on how Republican parties, local Republican parties in states are going broke or bankrupt or in
what
debt.
I was gonna say.
How desperate are they?
How much
is
is
they're
that?
Just running on the fumes.
Yeah, Tim. How much does it cost? Would it cost them? Do you think, for something like that to run, because
like a statewide ballot initiative?
Yeah, because that's not free.
No, it's not, and it's actually not free for the state either. So they cost the state of Ohio money. Boy, statewide something. Ohio's a big state. It's got a lot of people in it.
And it's an off year. It's not even an election year.
Yeah, it probably costs tens of millions of dollars. Like, if they really pushed it, because you got to think about it. They're targeting probably older voters, Republicans. So, door knocking, phone banking, the snail, the mail literature. So, I mean, if they put actual money into it, if they thought they had a chance and they're putting actual money into it, yeah.
VH1. VH1.
Oh, yes.
VH1, yeah.
Proposition 1.
So Progress only says
Hallmark.
that Michigan Prop 3 last year on abortion was about $5 million for and $8 million against. So yeah, probably around that was spent.
Ooh, for nothing.
Well, I don't know. I think Ohio I don't know if Ohio has a larger population than Michigan.
But either way, a statewide thing like that, at least $10 million was spent by both political parties.
11.78 million for Ohio.
Well, Michigan's got to be more than that, I think.
And you said Michigan or Minnesota?
Yeah, Michigan.
Michigan. Minnesota passed codified protections for abortion in Arkansas.
Yeah, so
it's close.
10 million in Michigan.
It's close.
So a little bit more than Michigan.
Yeah.
So at least 13 to 15 million, somewhere in there, probably.
Yeah, if they wanted a chance, it would have been they're spending about between 5 and 10 million.
And they got money like that. All the Republicans seem to be broke. I guess Ohio had money in the stash.
I mean, Ohio's a battleground state generally, so their parties probably have a bit more money because they get a lot more donations from outside of the state.
Right. Oh, right.
So they might have the money, but they're also depleting their coffers before a primary election, which is not a good idea. Like if they had a war chest, it's less than it is, they have less money than they would have a month ago. And I don't know where Ohio is on the primary calendar, but it's not that far down the road.
Well, I found the super PAC for the Republican Party of Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
From 21 to 22, so that's not counting this year, raised 4.24 million and spent 3.5. So they started the year with a few $100,000.
That's the problem. Is a lot of these Republican parties are spending money as fast as they get it, and that's not good.
You got to invest it, get some returns.
If only they didn't take their business advice from, I don't know. I don't know. The guy who bankrupt like 6 fucking casinos.
Yeah, like the guy who bankrupted a casino. How do you bankrupt a casino?
How do you bankrupt multiple casinos?
You're literally taking people's money and then not giving it back. How are you bankrupt?
They put the money in the machine and then you keep it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the business.
Oh man,
the business is you take it away from them.
Oh man,
I'll roll the clip.
And beyond, because this is what is going to turn out voters and keep them engaged.
But not just Democrats, Matthew.
See what
Let's
the
not
California
forget,
raisin has to say.
Ohio Republicans ended summer elections, then they brought them back after learning voters would decide on abortion 3 months from now. Should tonight be a red flag? Hey, Republicans, this strategy is failing?
Man, they should get us on these shows.
I know, right?
Clearly, we have this well and figured out. Like,
I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say they're fucked.
MSNBC, just give us a call and we'll look at some offers. You can slide a piece of paper across the table to me.
Send the offer letter and we'll figure it out from there.
We will be so cheap compared to the rest of your workforce.
Shut up. Listen, unlike Steven Crowder,
Mark wants to be paid separately.
I know. Unlike Steven Crowder, I won't turn down $50 million.
Oh my god, dude! $50 million, we'd all be over here in suits.
I would take. Good evening. I'll take 10. I'll take 10.
Stop turning yourself down. We got to talk after this. We take all the money. You take all the money.
We've set up like how many flares and like there's a freaking pothole here and there's all.
And look at now, Progress Only's in the fucking chat trying to undercut us 1 million. See, this is why you never discuss your prices. This is why, because there's always somebody
trying to lowball us. Listen, guys, we got to work together on this. All right,
$12,
dude. If one of us got $1 million,
kind of markers, but they just
you could not give any of us $1 million. We'll all be riding around in fucking big wheels with fucking V8s in them. We are not responsible.
I already have a big wheel with a V8. Called an Avalanche.
I told you about riding with the windows down.
Go right on, drop right down into it. I mean, it is, I think it's fundamentally about voters are expressing they want to say so in our democracy. And every time they turn around.
Peep them granite countertops, though.
Yeah, it looks like a little old lady lives there. I'm just pointing out, like he's got like that chest over there, and
it's his mom's house.
I mean, Tim, he might be married. How dare you?
I'm just saying.
The little lady is his wife. Yeah, she lives with him.
Then he does not make any design decisions.
Look at that fucking dresser thing over there. The boudoir.
It doesn't match the aesthetic of the kitchen.
It's got paint on it. You put paint on wood. What?
No, that's totally just a faded wood design, I think. But it's
like they painted a little calligraphy, eat, pray, fucking shit. Fuck. I gotta stop cursing.
Republicans are trying to take that away from them, whether it's gerrymandering, which they want to retain, which Ohio did, even though the Supreme Court in Ohio kept saying no.
I'm going to say womps and slunge instead of cursing for the rest of the show.
Swamps
retain
and
gerrymandering in
baskets.
Ohio. And so to me, it's just a fundamental example of Republicans have misread the public, but they also know their policies are not popular. So what do? When you know your policies aren't popular, they try to circumvent the election process. And I would also say it's
Haha, can't slunge me if I slunge you first.
go into something that Juanita just said. Democrats need to watch this. And you and I had this conversation over and over and over again in 2022. It took Democrats a long time before they stopped talking about 22 other issues and started focusing on the sake of our democracy and the freedoms, especially reproductive freedom with women. This is another
things.
signal.
Yeah.
Just 2 things. There are other problems. So many problems. Win first.
No, I think we should just bifurcate the party 17 times over every single little fringe wedge issue.
Well, I don't know. Like,
I think that's
take
better.
Minnesota as an example. Like, they got a supermajority in everything and then passed a bunch of shit to get shit done and fixed. I'm going to look up a list of everything they did. We can keep watching this, but like.
Okay.
The Democrats is, you know how to win these races? Here, we'll keep showing you how to win these races.
The small d in Democrat does stand for distracted. But
I thought she was going to say dumbass.
Yeah,
I was like,
wow.
damn.
That's a lot of heat she was about to throw.
She said, dumbass. Damn, I can't believe she said that about them. Wow, that lady should really get her shit in check. She is all over the place. Oh, not yet. Oh, do we want to go after the guy going after?
Yeah, let's do that. It's a short one.
Tried to light homie up. Oh, is it muted? There is no
On
sound.
Wednesday morning, a Utah
Jesus.
man who
Fuck.
You can't
She came in
park
hot.
God damn, girl. Adjust your mic settings.
It's the Associated Press. They don't have any production value.
That's recorded from a GoPro.
a Utah man who was under investigation for posting
Listen to that hiss. It might be. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You wouldn't lie.
online threats against President Biden and other public figures.
Now, see here, ladies and gentlemen, this show is always brought to you in 192 kilobits of pristine audio quality. This trash is not. You can hear your
like
volume and your gain are 2 separate bars or 2 separate little knobs. They do different things. This is what happens when you use your gain for volume. This is what happens.
Threats against
They
President
said-
Biden and other public figures
to 19.
was killed after
They're going for that nostalgia feel.
Oh, I got it on a good. I got it on a good one.
Jesus.
FBI agents attempted to serve a search warrant at his home. Authorities say they came to his home after finding numerous threats made online, including one as recently as Monday that referenced President Biden's upcoming visit to the state and the
Oh, hell no.
Damn. Digging out my old ghillie suit, cleaning the dust off my sniper rifle. Wow.
Good Lord.
Oh,
Well, if that's
hell no.
if that's not a threat, I don't know what is.
Uh-oh, we got somebody. Brenna's in the chat.
Free speech is a riot.
Hi, Brenna.
Oh,
Hi, Brenna.
somebody please think of the children.
That's her thing. What? Oh, bro, see, this is on Facebook.
Some people
This
they
is Facebook.
just ain't bright.
That's a word for it.
Why are y'all selling ghillie suits?
Well, the Army always has surplus. That's why there's so many surplus stores.
Why y'all selling civilians ghillie suits? Think about what you're doing. Think
could have
about what
also
you're
the
known
deer.
one.
So the deer will never really see it coming.
Man, the deer already don't have a chance.
Like if you were in Miami, what you selling ski masks for? What do you think they're gonna do with them? Huh? Go skiing?
Do we really need silencers for our hunting rifles?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all keep selling clear and obvious poison tipped daggers. Like, this is clearly the toolkit of an assassin. This is obvious.
It has a +5 flame enchantment, clearly.
Golly.
Oh boy.
He over here on social media. See, and then y'all be getting mad at me for reporting people. Y'all welcome. Probably saved y'all life 10 times over reporting these buffoons.
The use of a sniper rifle. We know that he lived south of South.
Jesus Christ, he put the little fucking colorful things behind it.
Death to Biden. Death to Biden.
Hey.
Whoa,
Why are
whoa,
you
whoa.
reading that out loud? What are
Don't
you doing?
TOS us.
What are you thinking?
Biden's alive.
I think it's a really major mistake and an insult to me.
But them's the breaks.
made mistakes.
Yeah, throw him off. Throw him off. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Like, I really like the one on the bottom left.
Wow.
Man. See,
Damn.
See, and I be getting in Facebook jail because I'm like, bitch, shut up. And they're like, oh, you said bitch. Yeah, you can't say that on the internet, young man. You'll be in timeout for 24 hours. I'm like, man, this is bullshit.
So,
But this
and
motherfucker-
apparently Biden is not the only person this guy's had thoughts about. Also, California Governor Gavin Newsom for some reason.
Yeah.
Damn, man. The dude is...
Bro got no likes on none of this shit. No one was
He has
like
3 friends, and they're all his mom.
Everyone was like, yo. Everyone's like, yo. I'm not doing that.
His mom and his 2 soccer accounts, yeah.
I bet you got a lot of unfollows for this stuff. Like, Facebook, don't show me these things anymore.
You got a lot of blocks.
This investigation into his allegedly violent online threats began last fall in 2020.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
This dude is crazy.
He is.
What does he do for work?
See,
we shouldn't.
I want to know.
This why y'all will never know. I am never meeting any. If y'all not on the show, I am never meeting you in person. You could be one of these. Y'all could be a murderer.
And that authorities had been looking at him for a little while, and that he.
What you mean a little while?
A little while? How long is a little while?
Man, you bet that little while better be while I'm not in the country or some shit. Like, what the fuck?
15 minutes.
Yeah, a
Dude,
little
just,
while
like-
is 2 more posts.
He specifically seemed to reference public figures who had filed various court cases against former President Donald Trump. At one point, he referenced Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg.
And they talking about some. Yeah, that's why I got the. That's why
Alvin
I have
Bragg too, huh?
That's why I got my second. I got my Second Amendment. Like, what you gonna do, a crazy man with the damn stick suit laying out in the bushes for 4 weeks, shitting on himself? What are you gonna do about that? No one has.
Why is he bringing it?
What are you talking about?
Why is he bringing Alvin into this?
Well, because he's prosecuting Trump.
Yeah.
Alvin Bragg is the one that's prosecuting Trump for the Stormy Daniels stuff.
My
DA
mind
for
didn't even go for
SDY.
that. My mind went to Alvin and the Chipmunks, and I
Oh,
was
I
trying
see.
to understand the
No.
reference.
Hey, yo, fuck you, Alvin. Hey, Alvin. I know
He's
you're
a-
out there.
Alvin.
You
Alvin
bitch.
doesn't care, man.
He's a deep-seated hatred.
Alvin's part of the swamp. Alvin's clearly part of the swamp.
Bragg, as well as Attorney General Merrick Garland and others. This visit to serve the search warrant came early Wednesday morning. President Biden was due to land in Utah late Wednesday, so it's really just hours before the president.
Ugh, in Utah too.
Yeah, Utah's full of fucking crazy people.
Ooh, they ain't got no gun restrictions there. That's where.
Nope.
Huh?
There are good people in Utah, but not that many.
Yeah, they're all being held hostage by the crazy motherfucker.
The president is due to land in the state, and there had been a very recent post that Monday that specifically talked about the visit and specifically named a weapon, one that, according to his social media post, he would have access to that weapon. So that may have made the threat level rise in the eyes of the authorities. Law enforcement hasn't released details of exactly what happened when the FBI came to his door with this warrant, but we know he had been charged in court with 3 different felony counts, and we've been told by law enforcement sources that he was armed.
What does it say? Influencing, impeding, and retaliating against the federal law enforcement officers by threat, interstate threats, and threats against the president. Yeah.
Armed at the time that FBI arrived to serve this warrant.
So the FBI did
Jesus.
The FBI did do one of, they got him.
Mm-hmm.
They got him with a gun.
Him is no longer here.
Because he was armed when the FBI agents served the search warrant, and there was a gun altercation.
Mm-hmm.
Gun altercation.
He didn't win.
He didn't win.
But did he get shot? Was there any actual shooting? Okay.
Yes. At him.
Yeah. Okay.
Him received the shooting.
Is he going to make it to court?
Why would the mortician take him to the court?
Okay. No.
Raise your hand.
There's no embalmers in the courthouse.
That's right. Okay. So it is over.
Cremate or whatever.
Yes, it did end the worst way possible for him.
Yeah.
Or best. He probably wouldn't have liked jail.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't have liked jail too much. But he could have joined, his
neo-Nazi buddies.
He could have
in
joined
jail.
his Fuhrer.
Yeah.
His Fuhrer gonna be in jail right there next to him. I don't know if he's gonna make it all the way out to Utah, but maybe he'll do a tour. Start doing rallies at all the prisons.
They got
that'd be fucking hilarious.
Oh. President on tour.
What if Trump goes to jail and he bankrupts all the jails and we get rid of jails? And that was the good that he was supposed to do in the universe, was that he was supposed to remove the prison industrial complex, and the only way that we can get him to do that is by getting him in there, and he gets into the jail underground economy, and he just fucks it up. He fucks up everything. We should just put him where we have a problem, and he'll make everybody get their shit together so that he goes away.
I kind of want to see Trump doing the prison labor, being in the cafeteria, serving food, washing dishes, pressing license plates.
I can't
or whatever.
wash this with my small hands.
Put him in the laundry.
It's not going to happen, though. He's never going to serve time.
Ali.
At the very best, it's like house arrest. Come on now.
Ali,
he's not getting house arrest.
I did hear a debate on this.
Ali, let's bet something on it, buddy. Let's bet a 2-liter, buddy. I bet you a 2-liter.
Listen, house arrest or some private, he's in his own jail cell completely separate from other people. That way the Secret Service can still be there watching
He
him.
doesn't get Secret Service. He loses Secret Service.
I'm betting
the
best thing that happens to him is he goes to some club fed prison where it's white collar prison that isn't a supermax or anything. He just goes to a more lenient prison where they put all the rich white people.
Martha Stewart jail.
Get that, dude.
I think he's going to Martha Stewart jail.
Yeah, he's going to Martha Stewart jail.
That's your best case scenario. I don't think that's going to happen.
I heard a debate of someone who
gave me bone spurs.
Oh, Jesus.
No, it's got nothing to do with his money progress. It's because of the Secret Service. They just will not let him go to jail because they won't be able to protect him well enough there. So he'll have to be in his own private jail someplace where there are no other criminals around him.
but Secret Service protection isn't forever and always. Like,
Right.
if he goes to jail, he loses the Secret Service.
He doesn't.
They're not going to be there for him.
He's no longer a citizen. He is a ward of the state. He does not have those privileges anymore. He does not need Secret Service because he is in an incarceration facility. He shall not want for any extra protections because the guards will protect him, Ollie.
Secret Service protection is not mandated by law
don't
after.
think it's going to happen.
Once you're no longer president, it's not mandated by law that you have Secret Service protection. It's just something that is a bonus for you.
No, it is. It is, unless there's an act of
was.
Congress that actually bans the Secret Service from serving the president.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
so they're already talking about it being a problem because, like Ollie is saying, they're not going to be able to protect him in general population.
Well, he's not going to go to Gym Pop. He's too old. He's too old for Gym Pop anyway. He's fucking 70. He's 7 years old for fuck's sake. For Slunge's sake.
I have a solution. Solitary confinement for Trump.
No, he'll be like
He's gonna start
Frieza.
making copies of himself.
They'll be.
He's an amoeba.
He'll be like gremlins that got wet. Be a whole little pot of them in there.
I honestly think if during the trial it comes down to like, dude, you're gonna be convicted, there's no way out, he's gonna do a plea deal. He will do anything possible to not go to prison, including dropping out of the race, doing public statements saying he lied, losing all interest in his like social media company, stuff like that. He will do whatever he can do to stay out of prison.
The thing about plea deals is the other side has to accept it.
That's true.
Why
And I bet they
why
would.
Why the hell would they let him plea? He's the
If
big.
he has to publicly acknowledge it, that he was lying.
He is the whale. He is the big fish. All these other little arrests have been leading up to him, and then they're going to let the big fish go? Absolutely not. You're not going anywhere, bucko. All this shit has been for you. You wanted everyone's fucking full attention? You got it. I wouldn't let him plea out.
I hate to say it to you, Mikey, but I think you got high hopes, buddy. I really do.
We'll see.
We'll see. Well, again, we're gonna have to wait and see here. Like, they might offer him a plea deal.
We ain't gonna have to wait long.
Yeah, first trial's in May.
We ain't gonna have to wait long.
It's gonna be a fun next summer.
It's beginning to look a lot like indictments.
And there's still another indictment coming from Georgia. That's coming like any day.
Do y'all remember I showed y'all that video 100 years ago? Those two young white cops pulled over this black chick in the sedan with the tinted windows. Here, let me get it for you. Let me show you something.
Oh boy.
Don't look at the share screen. Look away.
Wait.
Look away.
I'm looking away.
Avert your gaze.
Breaking live weather.
Avert your gaze. Here we go. Hold on. I tried to get just the dash cam. What happened? All right, hold on.
Secret Service protection can be relinquished by either the person who they're protecting or the current president.
What?
The current president?
What I saw was it was an act of Congress that had to do it.
Oh.
Well, Secret Service is technically part of the executive branch and the Treasury Department, which is under the I don't want to say rule, but administration of the president. So if the president
appoints the head
under the reign of the
reign of the president,
the king president,
because of the laws that have been passed. Like there's a Presidential Protection Act of 2012 that reinstated lifetime Secret Service protection for George W. Bush and Obama and all subsequent presidents. However, executive order can overrule that because Secret Service is technically under the executive branch.
Oh.
They be branching.
So then would Biden revoke it?
Hell yeah. Get your ass in there.
I think
no one thought Gerald Ford was going to pardon Nixon, and then he did that shit. So, like, I wonder if he'll protect the office because Trump is associated with the office.
No.
And
so he would still get the protection.
No. Nixon is the only president who relinquished his Secret Service.
I thought Jimmy Carter
No.
did.
No, it says in I mean, this is Wikipedia, but it says that Richard Nixon relinquished the Secret Service protection in 1985, the only president to do so.
Okay.
And the citation is the New York Times. So
What the hell did the crooked New York Times?
the failing New York Times.
The bipartisan wait.
Y'all remember this?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, give it a second. You know, it's 30 seconds for the body cam.
It's
audio.
just a dash cam. I don't remember
I'll
that.
You're good. What agency you with?
I'm the state attorney.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Your tag didn't come back. Never seen that before. I'm sorry? Yeah.
The audio is kind of bad, but he said, "What agency are you with?" She said, "I'm the state attorney."
We're good now. We ran the tag. I've never seen it before. A Florida tag. It's never come back to anything before. So that's the reason for
He coughing and shit. His mouth got dry as a motherfucker.
the stop.
What was the tag run for?
I'm sorry?
What was the tag run for?
Oh, we run tags all the time, whether it's a traffic light.
Why'd you run my tag? Oh, we just run tags.
And that sort of stuff. That's how we figure out if cars are stolen and that sort of thing. Also, the windows are really dark. I don't have a tint measurer, but
Ooh, yeah. The people in the car are really dark too, right?
that's another reason for the stop.
I couldn't see you behind the tent.
This is my move.
Wow.
The double fingers is my move. Ready for
Dark. I don't have a tint measurer, but that's another reson for the stop.
Do you guys have cards on you?
Yeah, 1 second. Actually,
Can I see your ID?
Yeah.
so yeah, this isn't my car, but I can write my name down if you'd like.
His voice cracking. Don't be nervous now.
Officer Jeffries.
My name is Officer John Smith.
Yep. Badge number 55555.
Badge number
This is
1.
my first day.
Yeah.
I'd act like I was blind. I just grab a stick and just start tapping the ground like, "Can I have your ID?" But yeah,
That's hilarious.
sucks to be them. That's who's prosecuting Trump for for Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic.
Because I saw her walk across. She like walked across like a stage or like walked across something. I was like, "Hey, that's the lady." Oh, that's that lady. Oh, that's that lady.
Yo, Trump is super fucked.
Yeah.
He's got nothing but black women judges. This shit is so comical. Oh, it's so beautiful.
And not to like bring down the documents case because that was extremely bad, but that's not important compared to the whole treason allegations.
Well, I mean,
we'll make time.
Nothing in that indictment said that he did anything for treason. It's all conspiracy to defraud the United States,
which is treason, in my opinion.
Well, I think they stopped short of treason because they didn't want to be that political. Like they could have charged him with incitement of insurrection or conspiracy to treason or something like that, but they wanted to make sure that it was less heated politically.
Yeah.
Than
Which was, it was.
I mean, honestly,
you don't want a bonfire for the entire trial.
The documents trial is going to be about treason.
Yeah.
Because he definitely told some people about that shit that he shouldn't have told. And I think they've added more indictments to it. They've added more charges to that indictment about giving out top secret information.
I guarantee you he was like, "Hey, just go talk to Rudy about the money. Then you just go look around, see what you see, and then come see me." And he just, I bet he just for money, he would let people just peruse through the fucking files.
And they have him on audio talking to a journalist about some of the top secret documents he has. And there is no way he's getting out of that.
The Iran attack plans.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Have you heard that?
He
Al? I'll
shared
get it for you.
Iran
No, I never
attack
heard that.
plans with a journalist, and it's caught on
Wow.
tape. And he even says, I know I can't show you this. Paraphrasing, I didn't declassify it. I could have, but I didn't.
But I didn't.
Because I'm not president anymore. He said literally almost that.
Yeah.
And now he's saying, well, I can do whatever I want, and I declassified everything I ever touched, which is not how anything works.
Evening, we begin. Let's see if I can. Oh, here we go. Still don't like you, CNN, but you have a good transcript here.
I don't mind Anderson.
They pissed me off. What they do recently? They pissed me off about something. Oh, they gave Trump his little town hall.
Yeah, they did give Trump.
That
That
was
was the dumbest shit.
Fucking little seniors.
These are bad, sick people.
That was your coup, against you.
Well, it started right at the
Like
beginning.
when Millie's talking about, you were going to try to do a coup. No, they were trying to do that before you even were sworn in. That's right. Trying to overthrow your election.
Well, with Millie, let me see that. I'll show you an example. He said that I wanted to attack Iran. Isn't it amazing? I have a
So stupid.
big pile of papers. This thing just came up. Look. This was him. They presented me this. This is off the record, but they presented me this. This was him. This was the Defense Department and him. We looked at him. This was him. This wasn't done by me. This was him. All sorts of stuff. It's pages long. Look. Wait a minute. Let's.
Pages long. What? That's all I would say. It's like we have you heard the tape, sir? It says pages long. What? Look? What do you want her to look at? Like,
I don't know. It was my McDonald's receipt.
how dumb can you be?
And I don't know where I heard this. I think it was from Millie, the guy he's talking about that wrote up this plan.
I'm Millie Rock.
They had
Black.
They had to tell Trump, no, you can't attack Iran before you leave office. That's a hard no, big fella.
You don't want zero problems, big fella.
Well, it's just like that Secret Service agent in the car during the insurrection. It was like, no, sir, you can't go to the Capitol. You will just like straight up get arrested.
Yep.
Yep.
Or trampled to death by the mob.
Let them eat cake, I say.
Oranges.
Yeah.
I just found, isn't that amazing? This totally wins my case, you know.
Wow.
I need to get that on the board.
This totally wins my case, you know.
Oh my god. I don't want Trump on the board, but that is pretty fucking choice. All right. You know the routine.
All right, we'll have to be quiet.
Isn't that amazing? This totally wins my case, you know.
Fuck, I messed it up. My bad.
Wait a minute, let's see here.
Yeah.
I just found, isn't that amazing? This totally wins my case, you know.
Got it.
Except it is like highly confidential, secret. This is secret information. But look at this. You attack, and
Hillary would print that out all the time, you know.
she'd send
Private
it.
email.
No, she'd send it to Anthony Weiner.
Yeah.
Democrats.
By the way, isn't that incredible?
Yeah.
I was just saying because we were talking about it, and you know, he said he wanted to attack Iran and what? These are the
You
papers.
did.
This was done by the military.
You
given to
did.
me.
You did.
I
You
think we can
did.
Probably. Right?
You did, Donald.
We'll have to see. Yeah, we'll have to try to
Declassified.
figure out yeah.
See, as president, I could have declassified
Yeah.
it. Now I can't. You know, but this is
Yeah,
classified.
There it is.
Got him.
And go to jail. There
Ignore
you go. We're done.
Everything else.
We're done here. And now you go to jail. Goodbye. Good day, sir. You get
day, sir.
Wow.
nothing.
No, he's really that dumb, Ollie.
It's that bad.
Made
he
him
just-
president.
Yeah.
You guys made, he was president. What the fuck, man?
I mean, it could be worse. We could have Vladimir Putin. Oh, segue.
Could have had Ted Cruz.
Oh, gross. What if Ted Cruz is president? I'd leave.
It's horrifying.
I'm moving to Canada. I'll do it with Justin Trudeau.
Listen, we definitely shouldn't elect the Zodiac Killer as president.
You leave Templeton the Rat from Charlotte's Web alone.
The Rock Johnson will be our next president after Biden.
The
I
Rock,
don't think so.
The Rock Obama.
Rock Obama. So I just wanted to bring it up because I thought it was really funny, but there's no confirmations that Ukraine actually did this. But Russia is saying that they are running call centers to target older retired Russians to take their money and then blackmailing them into firebombing recruitment centers.
Wow.
That's
What?
very elaborate.
What?
Yes.
That's-
And
that's-
it's happening. It's happened several times. Especially with their change to increase the conscription age by a couple more years.
Get out of here, chair workout fucking ad.
Abs in
out.
30 seconds.
Fucking old shredded man staring at me, fucking gyrating. Go away. Fuck out of here.
Oh, it's just, I don't know. There are other new things with the Ukrainian conflict, but this one just, it made me chuckle a little bit. Not that I don't support targeting the elderly and trying to steal their finances. I definitely.
Yeah, what are you, a fucking sugar baby?
But you know who would definitely do that? The Russians.
Yeah.
Fuck
Well, and then right after this, they sent a missile and hit like Ukraine's major blood transfusion center and killed a bunch of people and destroyed a big blood supply. So
Yeah, well, that's because Vladimir Putin is a monster.
those are the same. So that's it. We don't have to talk about it anymore. That's just our quick Ukraine snippet of the week.
What the fuck? Last week, a 66-year-old grocery cashier was arrested after she was caught on camera using a Molotov cocktail to set fire to a military enlistment office in St. Petersburg.
Hilarious.
Yo, they fucking built different over there. She's 66, walk around with a fucking clinkety clink fucking bottle full of fucking vodka, like, just you wait. Brought my big purse. Like, what the fuck? She's 66 throwing fucking Molotovs?
Yep.
I build different up there.
All right, Mikey, let's get to the main event.
What's the main event?
The video that we're not allowed to see yet.
Oh yeah. We got
Dun, dun, dun.
we got all right, get rid of that one. Oh yeah, we got this rally thing.
Oh, the Trump rally. Boy, he just looks tired in that shit.
Yeah.
Like he's an old man. Like he's just got to be tired all the time.
You don't even know what day it is.
You could have opened another
Greatest
casino.
economy in
and
the
kept your
world, and then we
pension.
did it a second time after COVID. But
You
these
do
incredible
shit.
numbers are the primary reason that crooked Joe Biden has weaponized law.
Boy look like Xerxes.
Yeah, right. He needs that big nose ring.
He needs an Amenoptera. Fucking Emotep's girlfriend from fucking The Mummy. Got that gold shit on her.
Like a harness with giant nipple rings.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yo, somebody Photoshop his ass into Hymenoptera.
Law enforcement. He has weaponized. He's done something that nobody thought.
No, don't. I love that movie.
They talked about it,
Please don't. Please don't.
but nobody ever
Do it to the
did
second
it,
one.
Never to this
Yeah, I didn't care for the second one.
extent, and ordered his top political opponent, me, arrested. They actually arrested.
Boy, you look terrible. They didn't
Also-
even try to spray paint you up right. They didn't even line you up.
His ears and his neck are different shades to his face.
Look at his fucking hairline right there.
Buddy.
Man, just give
Hey,
it
Joe.
up, bro. Just go into the sunset, into your jail cell. Just get on in there.
Arrested right in the middle of a presidential election that Biden.
This ain't the middle of no election, bro.
Yeah, man, it's not even primary season yet.
How is it the middle of an election when we ain't have primaries yet?
It also sounds like there's like 80 people at this rally.
Word, and they got microphones on each person.
I just want to say that just because our presidential election cycles go on forever doesn't mean that a year and a half before the election is the middle of the election.
I'm
Middle
election
would be like April or May.
Yeah. That's when he's going to go to jail. So
he can't divide by two. Thank you, Brenda. Terrible lighting, no contouring. Tell him, girl.
Biden is losing badly. You know, he says, I'm down in the polls to Trump.
Oh, go ahead.
The hypothetical then is if Trump has a speedy trial that starts this year or beginning of next year, and he is in prison, will the Republicans try to force out and push another candidate to the front line so that he doesn't run?
They're gonna.
And if so, who would it be?
They're not going to get behind DeSantis.
No.
Besides him, he's done.
He's like a fucking Tesla battery. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna have to just burn and destroy itself for a little while here.
He is a Chinese electric truck that you can buy for $1,000.
Who would they choose? I don't know, because the field's pretty maybe Mike Pence. He's pretty boring.
I feel like if they wanted to go high and mighty, they would go with Pence.
Yeah, I think that
the Redeemer. You know, that would be his thing.
Pence or if Trump doesn't have any say in it, maybe Chris Christie. But if Trump does have a say in it, not Chris Christie.
Then I
don't think Chris Christie.
I don't think Chris Christie is gonna go over well.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
He doesn't poll well.
Well, he is running a spite campaign against Donald Trump, and it's hilarious. I can't wait to see the debate. I can't.
It's very good TV. I'll say that.
What's the lady that was the ambassador to the UN that was running?
Oh, Nikki Haley. Remember Nikki Haley?
Yeah.
She's at 2%.
And then the other Indian guy who just who's talking about how he wants to strip away some of the rights for college students.
He also wanted to get rid of pointless holidays like Juneteenth.
Yeah.
He's like, we can't make all these days holidays, but if we want to get Election Day to be a holiday, we should get rid of some of the other shitty ones.
He's just mad. Man, let me shut up.
There's only 11 of them anyway. That's nothing.
Right? Did you know, and my wife told me this, and Wayne probably knows this because he lives there, but in Europe, it's either the first Monday of every month or the last Monday of every month is a national bank holiday. Just every month. They just automatically, there's 12 holidays. And they're just bank holidays.
When are we moving?
I
don't know.
Hopefully soon. It really depends on what happens.
That doesn't include all the other
next
holidays
year.
too, right?
Right. That doesn't include all the other holidays. And
so that's 4 weeks of holidays if you have that on top of the regular ones.
Yeah.
Which I'm guessing they have different ones as well. So
they're going to have different ones, but some of them will be kind of same or just at different times of the year type thing, right?
Well, in Canada they have Boxing Day. In Ireland it's St. Stephen's Day. Those are the same day.
Yeah.
I don't even know Steve.
He's okay, I hear. He gets a whole holiday in Ireland.
Damn. Steve doing all right.
He is doing okay.
Good to hear from you, Steve.
Not like this fucking guy right here.
Lord have mercy. Look like an ugly baby. Just
he looks like a melting jack-o'-lantern.
Like the candy corn that's in the shape of a pumpkin, like the candy pumpkins.
That was left on the windowsill.
Yeah. It got left on the dash.
Oh.
On a hot October day. I don't know.
Did you find it a week later?
Let's indict him and arrest him.
Yeah.
Please indict him and arrest him. He's killing me in the polls. What they didn't know is that I was going to go up. Because the good thing is we have a voice. Somebody gets indicted, you go down usually, right? I would say Corey.
Yeah, when people are smart. But y'all people can't read.
Or ad.
Or ad.
By the way, the most generous polls for Trump have him even with Joe Biden. Joe Biden is generally up by like 5 or 6 points if they were to go into the general election together. So Trump is not. This is what happens when people believe their own shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's his ticket out of here. His new defense from his new lawyer is everything that he said. Talking to Georgia, talking to Florida, talking to India, all of the phone calls, the speech on January 6th, all that stuff is fine because he has a First Amendment right to say whatever
he wants.
Right. That was all under that's all covered under the First Amendment.
Oh boy, he's gonna discover that's not true.
Oh, he gonna learn real quick.
really
I give this lawyer maybe about 2 weeks before somebody gets into Trump's orbit. It's like, that's stupid, right?
you know that's a dumb idea, right?
It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. That's like if you go in for your trial and they misspelled your name. You're like, ha ha, you're looking for Mickey Famine. I am Mikey Famine. So good luck.
Ronald Trump is not here.
Yeah, good luck prosecuting that guy. Well, that's all right. It's written in the law. You showed up. You knew it was you. You're fucked.
Now, I'm not a big fancy constitutional lawyer, but I know that the First Amendment is not unlimited.
What? What you say?
And free speech is not unlimited.
What?
If you say shit that is, let's call it mildly treasonous, you might go to court you might go to jail for it.
Or screaming certain words in a crowded theater.
Well,
exactly.
Well, Tim,
is not protected free speech.
Well, Tim, if I tell you I have I'll show you in a minute. But if I have something dangerous on me, hey, Tim, can you give me your money? I just asked him for the money and he gave it to me. I asked. It's just words. It's freedom of speech. Bro, you can't use your words you saying in a crime to fucking. You can't say that the crime words is fucking free speech, you big dumb son of a bitch. What are you thinking?
Or perhaps if you've been recorded on a call saying, hey, Secretary of State of Georgia, can you get me 11,000 more votes than I have so I can win this election?
That's free speech.
I argue that it is not.
Hey, the guy that's taking money from Trump says it is. The guy getting paid to be dumb is saying it is totally gonna work. And he's like so smarmy on all these like talk shows. I'm like, this is the dumbest legal theory I've ever heard my entire. And I watch fucking Sovereign Citizens all day because I hate myself. This is new levels of dumb.
Well,
God.
It's because they have nothing else. There is no other argument they can use.
He's fucked.
They have nothing, and that's why I don't know if we're gonna have time to really talk about it, but like they're trying to put a protective order against Trump.
Yeah.
Because after the judge told him, you are not allowed to talk about the case or threaten witnesses or do anything, that night he went on True Social and said, and I quote, "If you come after me, I will come after you."
Ta-da! They should have locked him up. Literally, I would have put him in jail for one night just for that. Just to set the tone. Just like, look, little bitch, we're not finna be fucking going back and forth with your little stupid narrow behind. You finna do what I tell you to do. I don't care who you think you are, but you're my bitch in this courtroom. And you're gonna shut the fuck up online.
He is 2 steps away from that. If he doesn't stop after they do the order and the next round of hearings, which I think are Friday, there is a chance they might throw him in jail until the trial, just because it's not. They can't get him stopped.
Because he can rile up an angry mob at the fucking drop of a hat. And then and if he tweets out somebody's fucking location, now what? Now what are we gonna do? He can't control himself.
That's their biggest issue, is that he might create witness tampering and evidence tampering by doing this.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's him, so he's still out. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, It's time for our and finally story. Tim,
And
I don't
finally.
know. I don't know if your day has been good or bad, but there's a craze sweeping the nation, and let me tell you guys, I am here for it.
I don't think I've seen this either. So.
This happened on my birthday, so
Happy birthday.
I bought myself a little something.
Are we going to see something?
I guess.
Oh, ooh.
Such a folding chair.
Just my size.
Give him the chair.
All right.
Chair shot to the head.
Don't worry, when I edit this later, that shit's gonna be fucking hilarious. Just you wait. Just
You're
you
gonna put a
wait.
laugh track on it, aren't you?
I would never use that. Stop. Shut up. Shut up.
Accidents, I see.
Happy Mikey Famine Day, everyone.
Warrants have been issued for at least
Happy
4
MF Day.
people after this brawl in Montgomery, Alabama.
Oh!
Witnesses say it started when this crew member in the white uniform tried to move a pontoon boat being used by a group of white men. The boat was blocking a large river boat from docking.
Those guys who parked there were told.
So, what they have here is a little sip and paddle. So it's like a little paddle boat where you get in
I've
there,
seen
you
those.
sip your little wine with your girlfriends, and then you just kick your little feet on the paddles, and there's a guy who drives it, and then you paddle up and down it's a thing. You just do it on the water.
It sounds like a good time. I would do that.
And now the fucking douchemobile is parked where this paid thing is supposed to be. So he's done
douchemobile.
So he done parked his shit where it is not supposed to be. And Brother Man here is untying their boat because I imagine he's already told them several times to move because the sip and paddle has to get there. But they don't want to listen to him.
Not to leave it there, and they left it there.
A man confronts the dock worker and then
Oh shit.
several people join
Ooh,
in,
hat comes off.
outnumbering the crew member.
yeah.
This woman kicking the man while he was down.
They all don't worry. The boo-hoo tears is coming. The boo-hoo tears is coming.
Felt so helpless for that man. Like there's 5 or 6 of them on him.
That's when witnesses, most if not all of them black, rushed to the man's aid. One even
Oh,
swimming to the
it's a
dock
race
to join
war.
in.
From Universal Studios Hollywood.
The violence escalating. What?
You thought it? You know what?
Say, oh, you think you about that? You think it's a game?
You think Montgomery is a small town, motherfucker? You think
Sweet home Alabama.
You think Montgomery is a small town? You think
Like, just let me ask you.
Jason Aldean got you feeling yourself?
I was just about to say they don't take that kind of shit in a small town.
Oh, you don't take it in a small town, huh? Well, welcome to Montgomery, motherfucker. Welcome.
Was this just happening on like a typical Saturday night, or was it during some sort of holiday?
On August 5th, Mikey Famine Day, on a Saturday.
This happened on your birthday.
They about to get rid of Juneteenth, and they call them that Aug 5th. They call them that the 5th. Aug 5th.
Wow.
Revenge of the Famine is what it's going to be.
I'm just so glad I'm about to get my
ridiculous.
own holiday, y'all. Oh, I'm so excited. I got my chair out and everything. Let me go back. I'm just so happy.
One even swimming to the dock to join in.
Oh, y'all forgot about Aqua Bro.
Oh, I saw the memes for Aqua Bro. I saw that.
Aqua Bro said, man, if I don't get my Phelpson ass over here, crossed the whole river by himself. So these dudes that run up, they're part of the larger kind of like casino-y drinking boat that is also trying to dock where these assholes are. So bro is getting his ass beat, and all his cousins and them that work with him is on the boat. They waiting for the boat to get to the fucking dock so they can get over there to get to this motherfucker.
The fight turning into a full-on melee. The violence escalating. One man was detained after using a chair as a weapon. Police confirm these videos are part of their investigation. According to Montgomery's mayor, officers detained several reckless individuals for attacking a man who was doing his job.
What you say now? They
They might
arrested.
also arrest the dude that hit the lady with the chair.
Yeah, he also caught a case that day.
It was a little aggressive.
That was probably a little much. Probably the fucking Undertaker smack was probably a little too much.
Just give him some community
much.
service. He's learned his lesson.
They are.
We have
Hey,
to determine who, in fact, really was, if any, were engaged in acts of legitimate self-defense and legally justified self-defense versus individuals who may be charged with being aggressors.
Hey, one white guy tried to help him.
yeah, and then and that's a little dude too. He young. Look at his
Yeah.
little haircut.
And I think he got punched in the nuts.
I was
for
about
trying
to
help.
say, Ali, I think he nutsed him like too. That's
Oh,
fucking
no,
low
he
blow.
didn't blow him.
Oh, hold on. This guy's gonna get a
Pretty
fucking
sure.
flag on the play. He's getting a full-on shame if that's what that
legally
was.
justified self-defense versus individuals who
Hey, don't
may
do
be
that.
charged with
He tried to punch him in the gut.
Hey, he got him with a
Yeah.
liver shot. That's still not cool for somebody that
hurt.
That's
That
a
hurts.
young person. He needs his liver for drinking.
being aggressors who were initiating.
And somebody else still is on the
The
kid
mayor is
that's off
holding a news
camera.
conference.
Like there was two guys that went after him, and one guy kept going after him.
Hold on, man. Y'all got to see it with the black people commentary though. Mont. There we go. There we go. Let me see where my sister girl at with the TikTok. Her TikTok is so fun. Is this it?
This
Damn. Y'all always fucking over. Oh, they done took it down.
They
A lot
took
of
it down.
yeah, a lot of things are taking it down.
New information.
God, fucking stop, fucking. Oh. Then he threw the hat. He said, "It's on and popping now, baby. Let's get dancing, baby. We moving some furniture, baby."
Oh, you see the dude? I like
Yeah,
the dude
yeah.
up there on the top rail. He's like, "Oh, I got to get down there."
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to find like the full screen of this, but this bullshit ass fucking site, YouTube or whatever they call it. And see, look, now in any other situation, it should be 1-on-1.
Yep.
1-on-1. But then you want the rest of the douche canoes to fucking show up in force off the USS I Kiss My Sister.
I think if I was the best move at that point when they were all on him is just do a dolphin dive at an angle, bowling pin everybody. Get him off him.
Oh, he's not an Avenger.
Oh no, that's what I would do.
Yeah. Well, you're also 6'8". Like it's just like it's the.
I'm also a large person. I would take them all out. I would hurt myself.
No,
Okay,
here's
what
what
you
you
got?
gotta do.
Mark
You
just
gotta
pick
do
one
a
up by
suit.
the thigh and just smash him into the other one.
Oh, man.
The
Mammoth.
dude that was up top there, he has to do a suicide dive onto the crowd
Oh yeah.
With the chair.
Oh,
with the chair
see if Jeff Hardy was here, I know what he would have did.
off a ladder.
Jeff Hardy would have been climbing up that light pole. just like, what is he doing? You'll see. Bro swam over there. Yeah. So let me get these shoes off.
We got action, baby.
I don't. That ain't even the one I want. I'm telling you, when you see homegirls TikTok,
Here.
did you find it?
I found one. Well, I found one that has a lot. I sent it to you with the time link.
The riverboat captain spoke to a
No,
local
yeah.
radio station.
It was difficult for me to sit there in the wheelhouse watching him being attacked. And the whole time I'm on the PA, stop.
When the riverboat
There they go. Yeah. I'm telling you,
That's not a tiny riverboat. That thing needs to dock.
yeah. So I'm talking about it was like when in Infinity War when it was in Wakanda and you hear the bum, 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 but then you hear the dum dum bum 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 and you're like yeah, and then you hear you see all the Wakandans come over the hill. It was like that. They was ripping shirts off like yeah. It was awesome.
The riverboat finally docks, some passengers and crew get involved, and there's a free-for-all. This woman was thrown into the water.
Ring out.
KO.
Look at that guy hitting people over the head with the folding chair again and
Back it
again.
up. He said, back it up.
over
Back it up.
Bam.
Thank God Grandma.
He said, "You going to jail
You're not
now."
supposed to do. You're not supposed to do unprotected chair shots anymore.
Until he's finally overpowered by cops. The fight is angering Mayor Stephen.
Anyway, let me see if I. Oh my God. But I
don't know if that's the one you're looking for, but it had some more.
It's got some of Homegirl's. What's it called in there? Here, I'll do this off screen. Yes. When you hear it, you will understand why.
Those guys who parked there were told not to leave it there, and they left it there.
No, that ain't her. So what did you guys notice that didn't happen during that whole thing?
They were not arresting the white people.
No, they got arrested.
Yeah,
not right away.
No gunplay.
No guns.
Yeah, there were no guns.
Oh.
Well, I mean, most of these people were just wearing shorts and nothing else. So
people keep guns
not
on
a
the
lot
boat.
of places. I mean, yeah, but not a lot of places to keep a gun. You know, not a lot of.
Well, that white kid that was helping him, he probably had the 22 stuck in the life on the life.
in his personal flotation device. It's the same footage. Damn, I can't find it.
What is the actual?
I can't remember her name, but Homegirl it's the girl who's standing on. Let's see if they have it. Everybody's got the same clips, but it's not here to. There it is. Yeah.
Spot for about an hour. The dock workers' co-workers who saw the jumping confronted them.
Yeah!
Look at her fucking hearts. It's fucking going ape shit.
They scared! Look at them! They scared! Woo! Be
Now, see, this is something you will notice. Did nobody bring well, homie brought the chair, and he was wrong for bringing the chair. He didn't have to bring the chair. Didn't nobody jump on them people until they jumped on him. Everybody was being cool until they jumped on him. The cops showed up. That's a cop standing right there next to him. Did she pull her gun out and start shooting everybody?
Nope.
It looks like she's putting gloves on.
Yeah, because people about to be bloody.
That's not a bad idea.
Hepatitis is no joke.
I was thinking that's a taser in her hand, honestly. What is that?
No. It's the latex glove. They're just black.
Oh, unfortunately, a taser's not going to do anything. That's like 8 people.
Yeah.
Oh, and the cops.
That what you get! That what you get! That what you get! Oh! Time!
And all of this shit, did nobody die? Did nobody have any serious injury? I think a couple broken noses. But it was a scrap. This is what this used to be the most violent thing we had. This.
Can you send this one to me? I need to show my lady this.
Okay. But I'm not trying to sign up to be no cop tomorrow, but having black cops matters. Having people who are part of the same culture, and it is a culture. Sorry. I know y'all keep wanting to tell me I'm American. You're just American. No, black people have our own culture.
Well, and when white people talk about culture, they're like, "Oh, our heritage this, our heritage that." When it comes to those stupid Confederate statues,
yeah.
So like, you can't have it both ways, guys.
Right.
Either everyone has their own culture, or they don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
And once people were licked and beat up, they were let go, pushed to the side. Nobody tried to murder them and kill them, but it was an ass whooping for sure. It was an ass whooping.
It was a barn burner.
But it wasn't a massacre, and it wasn't, oh, that person's running down the street. Oh, I thought I was in my own apartment. Oh, it wasn't all of the things that everybody was everyone was telling me that I should get over and weren't a big deal. And systemic racism and over policing and police brutality, those things I need to not worry about. But this has been everywhere. And the response from some people, when this is literally the most not, like, if this was an arrest, this would be one of the tamest arrests of fucking 2023.
Uh-huh.
Hey, no one died.
No one died. I'm talking about a couple of bloody noses.
Okay, that
Homegirl
one
did
lady
get
might have a
cracked.
Maybe some stitches, yeah.
Homegirl definitely gonna have a concussion. She needs to stay
She's
awake.
gonna be laid up for a little bit.
She needs to stay awake for the next 20 hours.
And take that as a lesson. Don't bring a chair. Leave the chair at home.
And you guys
Not
can feel free. Twitter probably has the best stuff, but I am not opening up Twitter on this fucking show. Hell no. It's
not Twitter anymore. It's X.
His mama named him Twitter. I'm gonna call him Twitter. But it's if you want to watch like the full footage, the whole thing from almost very beginning to end is on cell phone footage. You can watch the whole thing. You can watch the guys pick the fight. You can watch the guy trying to be cool. Try to defend himself, get overwhelmed. And
Do you see any part of him warning them, saying, "Hey, could you move your boat? They got to park here." Do you see any of that?
Yeah.
Like he does it from what the news thing said, several times.
Yeah.
At that point, just let the riverboat crash into it. That pontoon's not going to do well.
Yeah, the more massive has the right of way.
Yeah.
I'm bigger. I go first.
That big paddle boat, just back it up with the paddle going in reverse.
Crunch, crunch.
Yes, but they can't do that for insurance reasons with all those civilians on that tourist boat, right?
Yeah, fuck that boat.
Yeah, they just sue that person's insurance for that boat.
Yeah, they sue them for them scuffing up the paint on the bottom of my boat with the top of their boat.
Right.
Top of your boat scratched up my anchor.
They're never going to get insured again.
I mean, that's almost maritime law. Is you got to let the bigger boats through. They're less maneuverable.
But it didn't matter to them because they were out there drinking on the water all day and they were having a good time. And how dare you touch my boat?
Yeah.
How dare you?
How dare a black person tell me to move my boat?
Well, he learned.
And it should.
Did he though?
I think they all
That's
got
the
their
problem.
ass
Did he
beat.
though? Don't matter. Did he though? Did he learn?
Hey,
no.
Hey,
Now he's looking for some place to put on a hood. Come on now.
hey, tell him.
That's their stupid fucking attitude. Those people.
Well, that's okay. Tell him park his boat over there again. We'll teach him. He can learn. He can learn again. What Charlie Murphy says, he's like, "What about my legs, Charlie Murphy?" Wait, yo, we just gave him some help. If you need a reminding and how to interact with other people, you can be taught how to interact with other people, and it won't cost you your life.
Mm.
But Mikey, stay on top of this. I'm curious to see what they charge those people with.
Yep.
Assault.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly going to be assault. There's probably going to be like disturbing the peace or something like that.
Everybody in the boat got assault, and then I think 3 or 4 people got arrested for assault that were fighting on the dock.
Yeah.
Okay.
After they went through and watched everybody, so everybody, it was like an NBA game, when the fucking bench is clear and there's like a brawl, and then they go back through the tape, like, nope, closed fist.
Who went first? Who
Closed.
instigated it?
There's a closed fist. That's a week. Closed fist. That's a week. Yep. There's another closed fist. That's a week. That's how they. So I mean.
Yeah, I mean, in that interview with the attorney, she did say that they were going to figure out who was doing self-defense and who was instigating. So.
I will be on it. That's funny though. Just hey,
all right.
Happy Aug 5th, y'all.
Mark it on your calendars.
It's Mikey Famine Day. Bring out
Mikey
your chairs.
Famine Day.
M-Fam.
Hey.
Oh my god.
All right,
is it still trending? I bet it's still trending. Oh, it's not anymore.
Oh, that's sad.
Repost.
Well, I guess that's it for this episode of Speaking from the Center.
It do be speaking.
We gotta read out to somebody, but
I'm working on it.
Thanks for joining us. Like and subscribe on the YouTubes. Follow and subscribe on the Twitches. And yeah, thanks for coming. And we'll see you next week. 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central.
Bin tomorrow.
Yeah, the bin tomorrow.
Yes. Goodbye.
So, peace. Ugh.